Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into the NK Games Web Player's Handbook. So if you've ever just wanted to jump straight into a game without all the fuss and waiting around, this guide is definitely for you. Let's get right to it.
You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You find a game that looks awesome, you click on it, and then you're just staring at a progress bar, slowly, so slowly, creeping across your screen. It feels like it takes forever. But what if you could just skip all of that?
Well, that's exactly the idea behind NK Games. It's so simple, but it's a huge deal. No downloads, no installs, no waiting. You just find a game you like, you click it, and you're playing. It really is that direct. So let's start with Section 1, Speed and Simplicity. You know, some gaming websites can feel like trying to navigate a crowded, confusing shopping mall. This platform is the total opposite of that. The whole thing is built to get you from, "Ooh, that looks cool," to actually playing as fast as possible. This quote pretty much says it all. It really gets to the heart of the philosophy here. There's no complicated setup, there's no friction. The entire goal is just to make that path from clicking to playing as short as it can possibly be. Okay, so you've got instant access to all these games. The next big question is, how do you find something you're actually gonna love? Well, the site makes discovering games part of the fun. You can kind of think of it like walking past a row of old-school arcade cabinets, you know? Each screen is promising a brand new adventure. You've basically got three main ways to find what you're looking for. You can just browse the home page and see what's popular or trending. You can dive into specific categories like puzzle or action, or if you know exactly what you want, you can just use the search bar. And really, it comes down to two main strategies. Think of browsing like window shopping. It's perfect for those times you're not sure what you want to play, you're just looking for something new and fun to catch your eye. Searching, on the other hand, that's your express lane. You already know you want to play Geometry Drop, you just type it in and you're there. All right, so you found a game that looks cool. What happens next? This is where the platform's design really shines, because it makes that jump from choosing to playing totally seamless. So, the secret sauce, the magic behind this whole instant play thing, is a technology called HTML5. That's what lets the game run right there inside your web browser. Doesn't matter if you're on your phone or a computer, and you never have to install a separate app. And honestly, it really is this easy. You tap the game's picture, you give it maybe a few seconds to load up, and that is it. The controls are always super simple. You're either tapping and swiping on your phone or using the keyboard and mouse on your desktop. You're in the game before you can even think twice about it. Now, one of the best things about web gaming is just how flexible it is. You could start a game on your laptop at your desk, and then later, while you're waiting in line for coffee, you could pick up a totally different game on your phone. The experience just adapts to wherever you are.
So how does the experience change between devices? Well, mobile is just fantastic for those quick, casual play sessions. The tap and swipe controls feel totally natural, and it's just so convenient. But for more competitive games, or when you really want to get lost in the game, it's hard to beat that big, immersive screen and the precise controls of a desktop. It's all about using the right tool for the right moment.
Okay, so you've got the basics down. Now let's talk about how to get even more out of your gaming, from fixing little glitches to exploring the more social side of things. Look, even the best websites can have a little hiccup now and then. If a game ever stalls on you, don't worry. These 4 simple steps will probably solve the problem 99% of the time. Seriously, just a quick page refresh is often all it takes. If that doesn't work, try closing some other tabs to free up some power for your device. And hey, gaming doesn't have to be a solo mission. You can check out reviews from other players to find your next favorite game, compete for the high score on leaderboards, or just dive into games that are built for multiplayer fun. This is where a quick little distraction can turn into a real community experience. I absolutely love this quote because it just captures the energy of social gaming perfectly. Hopping into a multiplayer game can completely change everything. It adds that excitement, that surprise, and it gives you a reason to keep coming back. So in the end, it's that easy to get started. No downloads, no waiting, just a massive library of games ready for you to play right now. So the only question left is, what are you going to play first?